You are the revelator. What you build exposes the perversion latent in every heart. We cannot allow hidden messages and innuendo to corrupt our children. Expose, humiliate, and destroy the deviant, and we will let you out. You are the disinfectant. Human remains tell a story inconvenient to the history that justifies prosperity. Crush and destroy the remains, and we will let you out. You are the sunlight that burns away exposed infection. Perversion thrives in the damp, dark places where secrets fester. Incinerate the sex dolls, and we will let you out.
Junkie's corpse is a roadmap of crime. Search the bodies for the drug stash locations. Bring the bombs to the locations on the train designed to cause the greatest number of civilian casualties. Collect evidence of the murders. Bring the mutilated remains to the police for inspection. Confirm the guilt of the executed criminals by descrambling the signal. Cowards can betray you even in death. Some of the snitches have tracking devices in their rectums. Find their corpses and retrieve the devices. Detonate the communist-placed bombs using remote control. Drug addicts are naturally secretive and guarded. Use levers to access their hidden warrens. Find prepared hotshots of poison narcotics and deliver them to the addicts. Whatever happens after that isn't your fault. Flood and sink the boat to destroy all evidence contrary to the criminal's guilt. Follow the identified criminals until enough evidence has been collected to assemble believable evidence. Help the police identify criminals among your family and neighbors. Plant surveillance devices on their telephones. Privacy is contrary to safety. Justice requires a discovery of truth. Find the surveillance devices and plant them where you can identify the heads of the local crime families. Move the proximity trigger until you've overloaded the bugs and destroyed them. Privacy is a free person's fundamental right. No corpse attracts as much attention or garners as much protection as a dead police officer. Find the levers and use them to gain access to the corpses. Open the valves to drain away the liquefied police. Scramble the signal of the surveillance devices. The bomb designs have been linked to suspected communist agitators by inserting them into the body cavities of their corpses. Retrieve the designs. The crew believes that there is no illegal activity on their boat. Torture them until they change their mind. The criminals won't reveal the location of the drug shipments without encouragement. The method is torture. The police can identify the people who have betrayed your confidence, but they won't tell you without heavy encouragement. Torture the police until they spill. Police corpses will need to be dependently unidentifiable. Bathe the body parts in acid until they are totally liquefied. The police have been listening to the surveillance devices planted to spy on you. Punish their curiosity and encourage them to tell you where to find the bugs. The method is torture. There is no rehabilitation for criminals of a certain pedigree. They must be put down like dogs. Stalk the underbosses until they are executed. To truly solve the problem, you need to cut off the drug supply at its source. Help the addicts by torturing them for the location of their suppliers. Transmit curated evidence to the police to assist them in directing suspicion away from yourself. Use the proximity trigger to destroy the hidden cache of drugs. You know who the snitches are. Get close to them and watch them die. All around the mulberry bush, the guinea pig followed the weasel. The weasel was making immoral fun. Pop goes the weasel. Bring the cart of marital aids and genital-stimulating massage wands to the assembly line foreman. Cart the massage toys into the oven where they belong. Push them in where they won't tempt anybody else with their filthy and delectable pleasures. Detonate the bombs by remote control and destroy the war toys. Give a violent end to these violent delights.
Excellent, excellent progress. And I'd ask when you talk to the other staff here in the facility, I'd ask you don't mention Rubby. That can be our little secret.
Factory management doesn't want to tell you where the safety inspectors are. Show them how dangerous it is to keep information from people like us. Follow the communist truck drivers and collect intelligence about the hidden communist threat in our community.
How do you feel now? Different? I asked what you wanted to be when you grew up, but here you are. What are you? What are you worth?
Murkoff will provide new and more edifying toys for the children. Deliver the new designs to the new owners of the toy factory. Murkoff designed toys are fun and educational. Deliver the Murkoff approved designs to the new factory management. 1. The children need baths. 2. A sufficiently strong solution of acid is the solution to anything. Therefore, it follows. Fill the children's bath with acid. Perversion should be purged in flame. Turn on the gas and heat up the oven. Plant the bombs among the games corrupting our youth with violent fantasies.
Oh, that's progress I think you're starting to see. The future is set. It's the past that we can change. The toy factory, a place you can be like children. A child goes to the dentist with his drill, the doctor with his needles, the priest with his... well, the child goes terrified and helpless, but willing. I need you to be like that child. Please enjoy the toy factory. In this environment, I need you to abandon the fiction of adulthood. Toys are like totems of your true self. These people in the experiment with you are not your friends. They don't love you. Not like the toys do. The toy factory. Therapy here is like time travel. Perfect unwinding. My mother used to wrap a towel around my head and say, "You would have made such a pretty girl." What did you want to be when you grew up? Toy factory. What was the name of your most cherished childhood toy? What did you do when you clung to it alone in bed at night? How did you lose it? And how did that make you feel? The toy factory. Did you talk to your toys as a child? Do you believe they had life? Yeah, I did. I had a toy soldier named Rubby. I told him all my secrets. The toy factory. The more you cooperate with the exercise, the faster you'll improve. Please understand, we can accurately model your mental state based on your physical activity. We'll know if you're playing along.
The bomb schematics have been hidden in the only place reasonable, inside rotting corpses. Please recover the bomb schematics. The children's corpses are behind locked doors, where the medical examiner will find evidence of our toys leading to the children's deaths. Use levers to gain entry. The children's corpses have been liquefied. Simply drain them away so that the remaining children are safe to play with Murkoff toys. The factory manager is out to get you, just like all of them. Torture him and he'll tell you where to find the surveillance devices. The factory manager will tell you who designed these indulgent, immoral toys. Use your own toys to encourage them to share. The factory produces toys that glorify war and violent colonialism. Replace them with toys that celebrate love. Start by activating the assembly line. The schematic showing the bug's location is hidden in the one place they think you'll never look. Deep inside the rectum of a murdered corpse. Prove them wrong. The underbosses know which truck drivers are secret couriers for communist cells. Use torture to confirm the drivers' identities. The war toys are already in the trucks at the loading docks. Load the bombs into the trucks.
There, all finished. That wasn't so bad, was it? And it did you so much good. These results are troubling. You've completed this exercise, but you haven't finished it.
Transmit the intelligence you've gained about the hidden communist cells back to your friends and colleagues at the Murkoff Corporation. Turn on the oven. Spread open the doors to the flames. Use the cranks to stimulate an electric charge from the generator. Use the proximity trigger to detonate the surveillance devices. Innocence is not a matter of facts, but rather of evidence. Use the remote control to detonate the bombs and protect the children from fantasies of destruction. We must maintain the pace of sex toy production. Release fuel to the generator and let tomorrow's generation celebrate love, not war. We'll have to get the safety inspectors out of the way if the children are going to have any fun. You will need a bomb powerful enough to completely destroy the depot. Recover the bomb schematics from the corpses where they've been hidden.